What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video. I thought it would be fun to do top 10 cards that have gone up, top 10 cards that have gone down over the last 3 months. Some interesting movement, nothing too crazy, nothing like we saw at the beginning of the year. But the last 3 months, I think a lot of the cards that are on this list make sense. For the most part, they make sense. So I'll get into that. Then after that, I'm going to be going through a Beckett reveal. I got some cards back from Beckett, and some of those cards are in the background here. I just figured I'd show you guys that. And then also wanted to mention that I'm going to be on Jeremy's channel, Sports Card Live, this Saturday at midnight. Looking forward to that. He's doing a PWCC live auction, and then after that's over, I'm going to join his channel around midnight. Hopefully I can stay awake. You guys know I have a 2-year-old at home, so used to waking up early, so hopefully I can stay up late. I might have to drink an espresso or something to stay awake, but please, if you guys can join that live stream, bring some questions that you have. If you could stay awake, it will probably be live, like I said, midnight this Saturday night, so September 18th leading into the 19th. So without further ado, let's get started on top 10 cards going down. And I'll kind of go back and forth. Now, these are cards that are in my collection. So what I basically do is I looked at the June 2021 value, and then looked at the September 15th value, and then did a comparison and then sorted by percentage. So these are cards. So for example, this Ronald Acuna rookie debut was $62 in June and is $49 in September. That is a 21% decrease. Of course, Acuna was having a fantastic year until the injury, and hopefully he comes back strong next year. But this card is down 21%. The Acuna debut in a PSA 10. Cards going up at number 10, to no surprise, is the captain. And of course, I had to get him on this list. Made a fantastic speech, which they did it on a very odd time. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was like a Tuesday at like noon or something like that. And I ended up having to watch it, watching the replay of his speech. But he just got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and that's probably the cause of this particular card going up a little bit. This card went from 9,700 to about 12,000. There was a point where this card was going for over $20,000, so it's way down from that peak. But over the last 3 months, it is up 22%. All right, at number 9 for cards going down, no surprise to see Mike Trout on this list. This is the Sapphire edition. It was just announced that he will not be coming back for the rest of this season. I know he's been battling to try to come back. He was having an MVP caliber season until he got hurt, but unfortunately, he is done for the year, and I know a lot of people are really nervous about Mike Trout and just his health. I don't think anyone's worried about his talent. I think they're just worried about his health, because he was having an MVP-type season until he got hurt, but just has not been able to make a recovery. This card has gone from a $240 card to a $184 card, and that is a 23% decrease. Cards going up. It's football season just started, and this card has gone from a $15,000 card to a $20,000 card, which is still, it's insane that this card goes for as much as it considering early last year, this was going for about $3,000. Now it's selling for about $20,000. Obviously that Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl championship helped, and he had another great game opening week 1 for the NFL, and it was great to see the NFL back open for business. At number 8, I'm sorry, now I just gave away going up. Going down, and this is like sometimes there's a random card that gets on there. I don't know why this card would go down, but for whatever reason, I had this as $145. This is the 83 Topps Wade Boggs rookie and a PSA 9, down to 110 in September. So a 24% decrease. Who knows? You know, it might just be, you know, randomness. And then, of course, cards going up to no surprise. Shohei Ohtani. Mega box and a PSA 10. This card has gone from a $700 card to a $1,000 card. There was a video I did about a year ago where I talked about the worst investments that I've ever made, and this was on my list just because of like what I bought it at. I think I bought this card for like $100, and then I got it graded, and you know, oh no, it was $200. I think I bought it for $200 raw, and then got it graded. And at the time, this card was going for like $75. Now it's going for $1,000, and is up 42%. It's just fascinating to see these cards move. For cards going down, and speaking of videos that don't make any sense anymore, there was a video that I did about a year ago where I talked about the most promising rookies over the last couple of years. And I loved Cody Bellinger. He's still super young, but man, oh man, he has had an awful season. Just can't seem, and he's in the lineup every day. It's things like, you know, like this, like what is going on with Cody Bellinger? This card in a PSA 10, I think was going for like $300 at one point. In June was going for $130, is down to $93, 28% decrease. So Bellinger, he just seems lost at the plate and is having a really rough season. Doesn't seem to be injury related. Who knows what's going on? All right, at number 7 for cards going up, the Darryl Strawberry, the 84 Fleer Darryl Strawberry. This card has gone from $177 to a $267 card. That's a 50% increase over the last 3 months. My guess is that the reason why this card is going up is that there was a recent documentary about the 86 Mets. And of course, Darryl Strawberry being a huge part of that championship team, so causing this card to go up. At number 6, and again, no surprise here, Gleyber Torres, just a guy that I had huge hopes for. Man, I'm really surprised how much this card has gone down. This in June was a $30 card, even at a PSA 10, $30 card. Now you could have this card in a PSA 10 for $20. So that is a 33% decrease over the last 3 months. You know, Gleyber's just, you know, not doing anything special. I think the Yankees are looking at moving him back to second base, which is where he had the most success. So hopefully that sparks something. But all in all, just he doesn't seem like he's going to be living up to what the Yankees had hoped for. And it's, you know, it's funny when the Yankees are talking about other options at second and short besides Gleyber Torres, like Velasquez. All right, on to number 6 for cards going up is the Juan Soto Chrome Refractor and a PSA 10. This card has gone from $161 to a $245 card. That's a 52% increase. Soto, I know he started off the year slow, but man, oh man, has he picked it up over the last couple of months. He's having a really nice season. I think there was a lot of people worried about Soto, and maybe, you know, people were hyping him up, but he has come back incredibly strong. Really nice card to own, the Juan Soto Chrome Refractor from 2017. All right, at number 5 for cards going down. Speaking of, you know, lots of Yankees on here for cards going down. They've had a very strange season. LeMahieu definitely not living up to the hype that he had going into the season. He was an MVP candidate last year. Not doing much this year. Not really hitting home runs. Not really hitting for a high batting average either. He's been steady, though. You know, he just hasn't been great. This card in a PSA 9 has gone from a $36 card to a $22 card, and that is a 39% decrease. Cards going up, on the other hand, for the Yankees, Aaron Judge is having a fantastic year. And I had this card as a $770 card in June. And I saw a sale recently for this card as high as $1,400. That is an 81% increase on Aaron Judge's Bowman Chrome Auto. He's just having another great season. I think he went 0 for 5 last night, but I think he's at 34 home runs. And I feel like every time he hits a home run, it's in a clutch situation. Had some big home runs against the Mets. Coming big in that Field of Dreams game, even though the Yankees lost. All right, on to number 4 for cards going down. This one's kind of strange. Fernando Tatis Jr., PSA 10 Chrome update has gone from a $175 card to a $105 card. Not, he's gone from like the clear-cut MVP candidate that he was going to win the National League MVP to, Bryce Harper is right on his heels to win MVP in the National League. And that might be the reason why his cards are going down a little bit. So that card is down. At number 4 for cards going up, again, Shohei Ohtani, who's on this list 3 times. His PSA 10 pitching in red jersey, it has gone from a $100 card to a $182 card. An 82% increase. It's amazing. The Gleyber Torres PSA 10 is $20, and this is now $182. It's just amazing to see. I think this card, I think, might be more expensive now than the Soto or the Acuna. So, it's crazy how things change. Okay, at number 3 for cards going down, and to no surprise, Christian Yelich, similar to Cody Bellinger, not having a great year. This is the Bowman Sterling Auto in a 9.5, Auto 10. This is back like when everyone got their cards graded, all their modern cards graded through Beckett. Has gone from $191 to $111, down 42%. At number 3, a guy that's, you won the home run derby, which probably, it's been 3 months since I did this last video. I think he may have won the home run derby during that time. And having a nice season, this card has gone from a $21 card to a $41 card. And that is a 91% increase at number 3. So top 2 cards going down. Gavin Lux, 2020 Topps. Gavin Lux, this card has gone from a $26 card to a $13 card in a PSA 10. So you can get this super duper cheap if you believe in Gavin Lux still. Down 50%. It's basically cut in half. And this is a PSA 10 guy. I know a lot of people submitted their Gavin Lux, rookie cards at the height of the baseball card junk slab era. And now, even if you got a PSA 10, it's worth $13. Not having a great year, Gavin Lux, and his card is down to $13 in a PSA 10. All right, at number 2 for cards going up, Trey Turner. Chrome Auto, having a fantastic season, is probably somewhere in the MVP considerations. And this card has gone from a $75 card to a $200 card. This is his 2016 Chrome Rookie Auto and a PSA 10. At number 1 for cards that have gone down, at least these are cards that are in my collection. To no surprise, another Mike Trout card. This is his second year card, the opening day. It makes sense that a card like this, that's a second year card, to go down. This went from a $175 card to an $81 card. That is a 53% decrease on the Mike Trout opening day PSA 10. I remember talking about this card many times in many videos, saying I thought it was overpriced. And I can't believe that a second year Trout, even at like an opening day, is going for what it was. I should have taken my own advice and sold it, but it is what it is. And at number 1 is this 2018 Topps Chrome update, Shohei Ohtani and a PSA 10. Man, oh man, this card has gone from a $180 card. Wow, it's crazy when you see things like this. It's gone from a $180 to $510. for this card in a PSA 10. That is a 183% increase. Like I said, Ohtani 3 times on this list. It's crazy. Vlad Guerrero Jr., who, by the way, I can't believe that this card did not make the list. You know, if there's anything you guys learned from this video is that I think that the Vlad Guerrero Jr. Card is way undervalued. I don't know why it hasn't gone up over the last couple of months. It's crazy that it hasn't. I mean, he's in line to win Triple Crown. I realize that he's not going to win MVP because of Ohtani, but man, oh man, you know, he's not getting a lot of love, and it doesn't make any sense at all. Another guy that doesn't make any sense, I just pulled them out, was Bryce Harper. The fact that this card didn't make the top 10 cards going up is crazy to me. You know, and I had a Jeter card that's up 22%. I don't think this card has even changed in value, really. And Bryce Harper is definitely an MVP candidate in the National League, you know, and could overtake Tatis. But for whatever reason, just people aren't into... they're just not into Bryce Harper. I think a lot of people just don't like him for whatever reason. But anyway, quick on the Beckett order. I'm just going to show you some of the cards I got back. So Ronnie Mauricio came back as a 9, auto 10. And here are, I got a couple of these I got subgrades on. Some of them I didn't. This Mark McGwire foil came back as an 8. You may remember I opened up a box of 92 Bowman and got that Piazza that came back as a PSA 10, a Manny Ramirez rookie, and a Chipper Jones that came back as PSA 10s. But unfortunately, this one came back as a Beckett 8. One of my favorite players of all time, Paul O'Neill. This was just, you know, a card that was sitting in my personal collection that I wanted to get slabbed. The Paul O'Neill 86 Don Russ came back as a 9, which actually I'm pretty happy about. I only submitted this because it looked perfect. The 93 score Barry Bonds came back as a 9.5 Gem Mint, which definitely was happy about. Submitted these 2 basketball cards just for the heck of it. You know, they were cards that, like, at one point were sitting in my commons boxes, and then they moved their way up to the binders, and then eventually they made their way to getting slabbed. Scottie Pippen and Reggie Miller, 2 huge stars from the 90s, both came back as a 9. Here's an Ohtani, came back as a 9. The Topps update, that's just the paper version. Here is a Topps Heritage Clayton Kershaw that came back as a 9.5. That's a beautiful card there, refractor. The Marcell Ozuna came back as a 9.5 Gem Mint. This Mike Trout Diamond Kings came back as a Gem Mint. As you can see, I submitted 2 of these Gleyber Torres short prints. There's one in the background, and here's the other one. They both came back as 9s. I think I originally submitted them to PSA, and they came back as an 8. And then I broke them out and resubmitted them. So I'm happy to get a 9. The Juan Soto, unfortunately, came back as an 8.5. 8.5 on the corners and surface. So that was pack pulled. Obviously disappointed with that. This one was pretty cool. The Griffey, him is a chrome card from 2007. Came back as a Gem Mint 9.5. Almost all 9.5s except for the surface that came back as a 9. Brandon Shoemake I submitted. And look at that, 9.5s and then centering 10. So almost a black label. Well, not really, but 9.5 and an auto 10 on the Braden Shoemake. All right, got this Anthony Rendon. Here's a guy that's had a disappointing season. The Emerald came back as a 9. This Acuna came back as a 9.5. This is the short print card from 2019. Really cool card. I was really happy to get a Gem Mint 9.5 on that. Walker Buehler rookie came back as a 9. This Derek Jeter card, which I love this card, just decided to get it slabbed for my personal collection. The 2015 Topps came back as a 9. Here is the rookie debut Ronald Acuna that I just talked about. That was down, 21%. So that came back as a 9.5. The gold Alonso came back as a 9. This one, yeah, it's numbered to 50. So I figured I'd get it slabbed. It came back, unfortunately, came back as a 9. Looks like the corners, which I kind of knew about, came back as an 8.5. I was not surprised by that. A couple more cards, guys. The Yordan Alvarez came back as a 9. Luis Roberts came back as a 9. I know a lot of people submitted their Luis Roberts, he's actually come back pretty strong. Was hurt all year, has come back pretty strong. Jose Ramirez rookie came back as an 8. This Jack Flaherty rookie came back as a Gem Mint 9.5. The Didi Gregorius rookie came back as a 9.5. I opened up a box of 2013 Topps Update, and this was one of those cards that were in there. You know, as a Yankee fan, always cool to get a slab Didi. This 92 Bowman Griffey, I think that was, again, part of that box that I opened, 92 Bowman. The Griffey came back as a 9. These two cards, you got the Trevor Hoffman Gold and the Adley Rutschman Refractor. Both came back as a 9. And then finally submitted this Fernando Tatis, part of the, 2019 top set. What was this, part of Series 2? Yeah, Series 2. Number 410 came back as a 9.5. Looks like the surface got a 9, centering 10, corners and edges. These cards, by the way, to get them graded, I believe without the subgrades, it was about $20 a card, and with the subgrades, it was about $30 a card. So it was really expensive to get these cards graded, you know, compared to what I'm used to. But still was kind of fun to do a Beckett order. It had been a really long time since I had done an order to Beckett, and so it was kind of fun to do that. I do like their subgrades, but man, it's, you know, $30 a card, and I'm sure those prices have probably gone up because we submitted those like about a year ago. But anyway, that's it for the video. I know this has gone on for a while, 21 minutes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis on the top 10 cards going up and down. Please join Jeremy and I, if you could stay awake, at midnight this Saturday. And that's it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I will talk to you later.